something like that. But basically, you get all of their questions, all of their comments, and this is just invaluable market research. And maybe it's cost you $20, $30, $40 to direct enough traffic to the page to get 20 questions. Imagine you get 100 people to a web page, and 20 of them leave a question. How much does it cost you on average with Google AdWords to get 100 people? Let me see if you all remember this. How much does it cost per click? 5 cents. Minimum 5 cents, or it could be less, but on average minimum 5 cents. So 100 times 5 cents. It's cost you $5 plus £5 or $5 to set up Google AdWords, right? It's cost you more or less $5, $10, maybe a bit more. Let's say $20. $20 to get this market research. How valuable is this market research? Very valuable. Fantastic. Okay. So I'll get to that. Recommendations of website designs. Absolutely, absolutely. Page 199. Before you proceed and start creating a product, again, some quick rules of thumb. Before you go through the whole trouble of creating a product for that market, creating a website, a sales letter, make sure at least 1% of the people seeing your flycatcher ad on Google are clicking on it. So let's say, okay, this ad here, if 100 people type in female bodybuilding, and this ad shows up 100 times, but only 3 people out of the 100 click on the ad, what is your click-through rate? So they click and they go through to your website. What is it? So your CTR, your click-through rate in Google AdWords is 3%. Can I see? Does that make sense to people? Yeah? Click-through rate, CTR? Good. To whom does it not make sense? I'll just repeat it again. Great. So you've got your Google AdWords campaign, and whenever the search terms or the keyword female bodybuilding is typed in, remember you've typed it into your own campaign, so Google AdWords knows, okay, Kayo has typed in female, has put this keyword into her campaign, so when that keyword is typed in, it will trigger for us putting her ad here. Let's say that 100 people type in female bodybuilding within a few hours, 100 people, so 100 times this has been triggered. And 3 people click on the ad out of 100. Out of every 100 that see the ad, 3 people click. What does that mean about your click-through rate? 3%. Click-through rate means they see, they click through to your website. That's a CTR, that's a click-through rate. Okay. So what you're looking for is that a CTR in Google AdWords, a click-through rate of at least 1%. Make sure at least 10% of the people who hit your flycatcher page take your offer. So at least 10, so you get 100 people, out of those 3% of people, at least, so 100 people actually go into your website. Make sure that at least 10 out of the 100 that actually go into your website actually leave you a question. If it is less than that, they're just not interested. They're just not interested to participate in this kind of thing. They're not interested in this offer. And thirdly, make sure that they're asking real questions about customers and not just typing in any nonsense. And you'll then know if they're responsive or if the market is motivated, and you'll know exactly what they want. Just very quickly, don't be guilty of premature fly catching. By the way, this invaluable information here on this page is from Ed Dale's and Frank Kern's underachiever formula. That's Ed Dale and Frank Kern. I mean, Ed Dale just sold his ebook empire for $5 million. Frank Kern has retired. I think he's only in his 30s. This is the formula that they use. This is the formula that I've used now for the last 2 years. This is such a simple formula. Get this. You find a niche market. You figure out what they're willing to buy, or if they're not, or whatever. You create a flag catcher to make sure. And then you create a product to sell to them. The way they put it is, they had crappy websites, crappy marketing, very little, doing nothing special with traffic generation, crappy traffic generation. But because they did this right, selecting the niche market and